Before we start, don't look behind me. Click that like button. Beep. That's always fun to do, isn't it? Get some new guns, go out and shoot them. Let's see here, where do we start? Let's address me getting free stuff. None of it's really that cool yet. Still the small man out there in the YouTube world. Here, someone wanted to pay me $100, and I turned him down. This is it's a hair thingamajigger. You put this in a tub drain, and it collects hair. I said, okay, sure, I'll do it for $100, but I got to try it out first. So I put this in my own house and forced my wife to use it for like a week, and she said it was disgusting, and the hair, the soap would all get on there. It was just pretty darn nasty. And I sent the company an email and said, sorry, I can't promote your hair strainer thingy because it's disgusting. It didn't work for me, so I didn't get paid $100, and it's been sitting on the shelf over here. Next item is actually pretty darn useful. I've had them in use for 2 months now, and they work great. You may have seen some other YouTubers make a video about these little earmuffs here, the Profo Show. And they rattle off the specs that the company sent them, or off of the website. I don't know what the specs are. I've been using them a lot because I've been using an angle grinder. I've been using my tile saw like every day for way too long. I'm so done with tile after this. But they fit good. They, I can't hear you. They block out a certain range that damages your ears. I'll put a link for the Profo Show earmuffs down below. They're like, hey, when are you going to put our Profo Show earmuffs out on your videos? I said, well, you got to be patient. Right now, I'm saying it's a minimum of 30 days from when I get something, but most likely it'll be at 60 days or more, and if they can't wait that long, they can't wait that long. But that's how long it takes me to try them out, and if they're good enough, I'll tell you about them. So a link to the Profo Shows will be in the description and probably in the pinned first comment. What else has been sent to me? I got some electrical tape. I've already told you about. They had a label on these. I got these, showed you them in a previous video. It's just electrical tape. Nothing, I think it's $14 in electrical tape on Amazon, sold by Checkered House. So I'm set for electrical tape for a while. Alright, people have been asking, when are you going to give something away? Do you really want a package of electrical tape? It's not even really worth the time or the shipping. Company reached out to me. They wanted me to promote their dust mask. I said, most people just go to the store and buy dust masks. The name of your company is like Safety First Aid something or other. I said, do you have any first aid kits? And they said yes. They sent me 2. And I've left one. If someone really wants this, it doesn't cost much on Amazon. I'll gladly ship that to somebody. And there's all sorts of interesting things in here. Give you an idea what's in there. The reason I said, hey, how about a first aid kit instead of your dust mask, is because we cut ourselves a lot. Like every day. We cut ourselves. So, I'm not sure how I would... This one here, you probably don't... You know where my hands have been. You probably don't want this one. So this one here, still sealed in the plastic. I don't know. You guys figure out how I should start giving things away. The last thing that was sent to me, this company didn't even want me to promote it. They just wanted me to try it out and tell them what I thought. And it's this bright light up here. Can you see it? Yeah. You can't really see what the heck it is. Let me block it out. It's just an LED like shop light. It's an LED version of this. This is mine. I bought this at Lowe's years ago. You know, these things, they get super hot and you can warm your coffee on them. You got to wait for them to cool down before you put them away in your trailer. So that's what that one is, but it doesn't have an on-off switch. I don't know if it's a prototype or what, but I sent them an email back saying, you know, it would be nice if it had an on-off switch instead of plugging it in and out to turn it on and off. What do we want to get into? These ones here that I haven't even opened yet, or the obvious ones that I got over here? We'll get to the good stuff. Not to say that those aren't good. So these here have been recommended to me by you. A lot of people complaining about my air compressor. Why the heck are you still hauling that dang air compressor around? Go out and drop a $1,200 on a set of these. And man, I should have done a live stream on this because there's so much that I learned about buying these. I had all these guns loaded up in a shopping cart at Home Depot. And I had a job to do. What job was it? It was a bifold door job. I knew that it was in an apartment complex. I was going to have to park down the street and walk up 3 flights of stairs. And I said, just the job will pay for these. And I had them all loaded up in the cart and I put them back. This because I just don't. Just don't buy things without doing a little research. Had my safety squints on. So I purchased all these on Amazon, and it's tricky. Some of them are like, one of them was Prime, the others are not Prime. DeWalt does not sell directly on Amazon. You're buying from some guy. And the first time I tried to buy them, it was from some guy in Texas, a guy that had a painting company. And it didn't go smoothly. They said they had them, they didn't have them. I had to cancel the orders. And I bought them out of California, non-prime. And I'll put the links in the description of where I got all 3 of these. What is this here? This is a stapler. Come on. Oh, here we go. The little 1/4-inch crown stapler. These are all the ones that I use on a regular basis. This is a 15 gauge brad nailer. What does it go up to? And this one here I also use a lot. This is the 18 gauge. It's almost like a pin nailer. You put real small trim up with this 18 gauge. And that goes up, what, 2.5, 3 inches too. So I'm pretty much done using air tools for baseboard, door casing. It's all about these guys now. I had a question on Instagram. A guy says he sees me using, I don't know, I think I brought him in here because I didn't want to trail him around. They were my Porter cable pneumatic, pretty much direct replacements. Oh, here's one right there. This one here. This one here is my stapler. It's got some galvanized staples in it from when I was building that. What is that? Oh, that garden thing. These Porter cables, I bought these the first year I was a superintendent, which was, I don't know, what year was that? Maybe 2005 I bought these, and they've worked great. And the air compressor that came with it is up on the shelf there that feeds that air compressor line. So these Porter cables, I don't know if they still make them the same way, but they're all metal. And that was or all, you know, metal, aluminum. That was something that was odd to me, is I'm used to this lightweight metal stapler, and its replacement is this plastic, quite heavy. I don't really care about the weight, but it was just weird to pick up a, what is this, $2.99 or $3.99, $300 to $400 tool that's all made of plastic when you're used to, you know, tools that are all metal. These battery powered nailers and staplers were the most recommended tool. You almost demanded that I purchase these tools. You were losing your minds, I swear it. Internet gets a little crazy over tools. Another big thing, people hate that I use my old 18 volt XRPs. And I just don't get it. Maybe you guys can understand it. But I do have all new XRs, you know, with the 20 volt, whatever those things, lithium ion batteries. Hopefully, just the fact that I have them in my workshop, you know, alleviates your stress a little bit. I got more tools. These were definitely recommended by you. And I don't want to say they were demanded, but it's going to ruffle some feathers. Definitely going to ruffle some feathers. Need to sharpen that one. It's pink. Who can tell me what one of these things is? What do you use this for? SharkBites. Everybody's favorite plumbing topic of how no plumbers use SharkBites. Only hack handymen use SharkBites. And that's just not the case. I find them everywhere. Everywhere I go, I'm finding more and more SharkBites. I've got all three sizes here. Oh, what else did I get? Wait a minute, am I missing one? 3/4, ½ inch. Maybe not. I also got this deburring tool for PEX. This is a deburring tool for PEX pipe. You put your pipe in there, and there's little razor blades in there, and you turn it around, whoo, and it just cuts off the outside burr. Not even, the PEX doesn't really even have a burr. It just puts a slight bevel on the outside so that you're not slicing that O-ring that is inside a SharkBite connection. Maybe we can have a discussion on a live stream sometime about SharkBites. They're here, and I don't know how many tens of thousands of SharkBite connections are out there in remodels throughout the country. We may find out in 20, 30 years that they all start failing and popping loose. But for right now, they are becoming more and more industry standard in remodel, especially in tight to reach places where you just don't want to get out your torch and try to sweat a copper joint up in a ceiling somewhere where you only have a small access hole to work. Just throw a SharkBite in there. That's what most plumbers do. But I'm open to the possibility that it's junk, just like aluminum wiring that was used in the 70s. Nobody really saw that coming, or maybe they did. I wasn't around back then. But now it's kind of an issue of homes that have aluminum wiring. That's a topic for another day, but for now, they're in use everywhere. I've had to pull them apart from other past remodels, fix and flips, you name it. They're everywhere where I work. And I used to use those little plastic doohickeys that slide on, but now I got these things. Make life a lot easier. This was an impulse buy. It was a little pricey. Someone said, you need this, and put a link. I clicked that link, I selected add to cart, and next thing you know, it's on my doorstep. And that was like a month and a half ago. You would think I would be excited about getting new tools in the mail, and I would have opened it. Fact is, I am at a deficit of at least a week to 2 weeks every month in time. And I just don't have time to do a lot of things that I would like to. There we go. Oh. Look at this. Gearwrench. I have no idea. I did no research. I don't know if this is Walmart junk or if it's a legitimate, decent set of tools. 32-piece SAE and metric ratcheting combination and stubby combination wrench set. I think this was like 90 bucks. Let me pull one of these things out. That's goes up to a good size. What is that? 13/16? And you just flip it over to go the other way. So you got ratchet in there, open end in there. This is another set of tools that I probably would keep in the workshop and not take to work with me. Just about straight. There's a slight kick right here, so they don't have that. Yeah, you can kind of get an idea. There's a little bend in it. Links to everything you saw today will be in the description. They're going to stay in the description, but just so it's easy for you to find them, I will also put them in the first pinned comment. It takes me a few minutes. Once the video goes live, I got to go in there and make a comment and then pin it. What do you think of this video? Should I not do them anymore? Should I stick to just working, fixing things? Or should I save these type of videos for live streams? If I do get anything worthwhile, I'll give it away. Because, well, I got enough tools. And, yeah. You can have whatever the next... Oh, I got to tell you this. I'll probably take these things off so you can hear me. One of the weirdest things I've been asked to do a review on and promote is a shower curtain with pockets on the outside of the shower that you would put your cell phone or a tablet in, so that while you're taking a shower you can shop on Amazon or watch Netflix. And I thought to myself, if I really promote this goofy shower curtain to you guys, you just laugh me right off of YouTube. So I turn down things like that almost daily. I'd say 4-5 times a week. Sometimes it's like 3 times in one day. I will definitely let you know if I get anything that has real value to it.